Thank you, Jessica, for setting up this meeting with me today.
You're welcome.
So one of the first things we're going to talk about is we're going to go over domains 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to find something that we've been doing really, really well, and some reinforcements and some refinements. And then we're going to go ahead and look at domain 4 because that's professionalism, and that's always a separate entity. And then we're going to go ahead and discuss domain 5, which is brand new to us this year. So we're going to look at all of the domains, and I'm going to pick one from domains 1, 2, or 3. Then a goal that I want for you to look at for domain 4, and then one for 5. So what we're really going to look at right now is domain 1 in planning. And so one thing I did notice that you're doing a wonderful job in is aligning all of your TEKs and making sure that all your materials are lined up for your lesson. You know, even the assessments that you give your students, they're completely aligned. However, I feel that you could become a stronger teacher if you gave them more opportunities to assess that prior knowledge and get that stirring for them. Thinking back to the lesson that you gave on the food chain. You had the goal where the student they were all supposed to line themselves up according to their necklaces and create the food chain, which that was going to be a great assessment. However, I felt that it kind of fell apart where they did not clearly understand your expectations. And they weren't really, ready to take that dive.
Step. Okay.
So what I would really like for you to do, if you're looking at this proficient column, what I really like for you to do is to really provide them some more opportunities to get some prior knowledge and understanding going on there. Really take a look at the broader unit, maybe do a backwards design, start with your goal, what is that assessment, and then think about what are they going to need in order
Before they get to that
to be
goal.
successful, exactly. And so I think if we go ahead and we look at all of the units or all the lessons with this view, I think you'll be spot on.
Okay, yeah. I noticed when I was doing it like midway, I said, okay, let's add some more to that, and then they should be able to get it the next time we do that.
So you noticed right away?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So as far as that goes, I think this would be rock solid if we went ahead and did that. So skipping domains 2 and 3, we're going to go ahead and look strictly at domain 4. So for domain 4, the professionalism and your responsibilities, I do want to point out that you've been wonderful at coming to a lot of the extra things. So we have 2 PDs that you've been to, and you've come to some of the curriculum nights and our science Saturdays, which is really wonderful. But given that you've come to those and had those opportunities, I feel that I should be seeing some of that in your lesson plan, and I've yet to see that. So I would really like for you to apply these new skills within your lessons and within the classroom every single day. All right, so now looking at domain 5, I've selected dimension 5.4. I've noticed that when you are working with the students, you are giving them some encouraging words when they feel they're stuck. But what I really want for you to do is to encourage self-regulation for them and a lot more risk-taking for each of the students. So in order to do that, I've created your goal, okay? So within the next 2 weeks, I do want for you to create a lesson that's going to encourage the self-regulation for each of the students. So I want for you to take sustained silent reading. I want you to develop some type of an assessment that's going to regulate and assess how well the students are on task within their 5-minute mark. I feel that if you were to create the perfect assessment, you could really chart that data and watch all your students grow quickly during the sustained silent reading. And I feel that if you were to be able to document and gather all the data, you will see a lot of growth in all of your kids.
Okay. When I create the lesson, obviously before I will deliver it to the students, I'll have you look at it within a week so you can proofread it, look it over to see, okay, I should change this, and then deliver the lesson. And then when we meet the following week, we can look at how I did.
Most definitely.
Right? Okay.
And don't feel like it all has to be done within the next 2 weeks. If we still need tweaking to do, we'll tweak it prior to actually executing it. And Jessica, don't forget that while you're developing the assessment and the lesson plan, that I'm always here to help you. if you're stuck or you need any more resources, I can help you. I'm sure Dr. Sawyer and the 8PIP group can go ahead and assist you with anything that you need. You're not in it alone, and the more advice that you get, the stronger you'll become. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I will let you know when I'll schedule the next one, so I'll give you the date.
Okay.
Because I know we have stuff within the next couple weeks, so I'll kind of work around
And
that.
we're looking at a 2-week period.
Yes,
correct?
in 2
Okay.
weeks. So I'll tell you a week before, and then just remind you up until
That
that date.
works. You know, you got to remind me.
Yes, I do.